Hey, beautiful souls, earthly beings, Goddess Phoenix Sky here, daughter of Goddess Isis, spiritual liaison, conduit channeler, whatever. Anywho, thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for likes, subscribes, and shares. I appreciate it. I know Mama Isis appreciates it. She's right there behind me along with my book. I am an author of 365 Days of Affirmations for the mind, heart, body, and spirit. It's a book of affirmations and empowerment just to help you get through the day when you need words of encouragement, motivation, and inspiration. So this channel is for those who are drawn to Goddess Isis, who want to know more about her, but not sure who she is, and they don't understand why they're drawn to her. So I help you know why you're drawn to her, and for those who want to connect and work with her, and also for those who want to experience Goddess Isis motherly love. And it's an awesome, authentic, beautiful love. And for those who are experiencing not receiving authentic love, or from their physical parents, that because they don't have the capacity to do so. So this channel is Goddess Isis Motherly Love and messages for those people, for my peoples, for the community. So anyway, I always pull a card to give the message from my very own card deck, which she helped me to create, Goddess Isis Oracle decks, messages deck, and then I do an incantation with Isis Oracle, which is the original deck I use, and also an affirmation from my book. So card deck is on sale, book is on sale, autograph copy at that. So thank you, Mama Isis, for coming into my space and my presence. Wrap your arms and wings around me, keep me protected, give me the messages, the wisdom, the vision, the clarity, everything that I need to give the message to your community. Thank you. So let's see what message comes up today. I'm over here eating some cinnamon roasted almonds, so if you see me chewing, that's the reason why. So I just feel the need to elaborate a little bit. I started working with Goddess Isis in 2019. However, she's always been in my life. I was at a point where I was on my spiritual journey, just starting, and I knew of her because my mom used to have wallpaper of Goddess Isis in her house, like in my early 20s, from what I can remember. And I was on a journey, and I thought my spiritual mother was Goddess Oshun, Ashe, Oshun from the Orishas, and that was a no. And so Mama Isis decided to reveal herself to me in a form of when I was on Amazon looking for oracle cards or any information or candles about Goddess Oshun, and Mama Isis popped up, and she was like, "Hi, I'm your mama." I was like, "Oh shit." And then it took me back as I reflected on how I used to look at the wallpaper in my mom's room and was just drawn to her, and I didn't understand why I was drawn to her. And at that point in time, I wasn't interested in doing any type of research. I just know, like, who is this being and why is she in my life, and why she keeps showing up. And that's when I just started working with her, and she made her presence known to me, and she gave me the most beautiful unconditional motherly love that I could have ever experienced. And at that point in time, my physical mom and I were just, we were always butting heads, and so she couldn't love me the way I felt like I deserved to be loved as a daughter, and she couldn't give me the love that I thought that she could have given me as a mother. And so Mama Isis, or Goddess Isis, filled that for me. She filled me up with so much parental love, and so I'm very thankful for her for that. And so that's why I created this specific channel to talk about her and the type of love she offers. She is a healer, she's an alchemist, she's an herbalist, she is a protector, and when she protects her children, she protects her children. When she loves her children, she loves her children. But she's also a disciplinarian, and she will call you out on your bullshit. You will know. So I just thought that I would put it out there. She just told me, just like elaborate or reiterate exactly, I think that's a word, exactly who I am to you and why you work with me and why you do this channel. This channel is not just for me, it's for everyone who wants to know about her and the roles that she played in our lives. She is like the most sought out goddess or deity there is out there. When you look up, goddess of love or goddess of mothering, she's the one that will pop up on Google every time. So, and again, if I'm shuffling the card deck and a card flips out, that is the message. And the message will come up a couple times because there's a lesson to be learned for me and for you, the community, by Mama Isis. So, this message is Goddess Isis wants you to know that you are a very powerful sovereign being who has lived multiple lifetimes. This card has popped up before, like I just said. You are a being who has been here before with powerful gifts and abilities from your past lives that are helping you in this lifetime. I completely believe that, because if you think about your abilities and your gifts and your talents and things that you know and you can do it in your sleep, where you didn't have to go to school for it, it's just in you. Those are your abilities, and you are a sovereign being. I'm a sovereign being. So Mama Isis wants you to know that. So Goddess Isis wants you to know that you are a very powerful sovereign being who has lived multiple lifetimes. We've all lived multiple lifetimes in this life. We all have. And, sometimes I know that happens because there's times where I go through an instance of deja vu. When you've been in a place before and it feels familiar to you and it feels like deja vu, you've been to that place before in your past life. Or say, for instance, you've met somebody and you feel like you've known them for a long time and you can't put your finger on where you've seen them before, where you've met them before, but they feel familiar to you. Or sometimes you meet someone and you're like, damn, it feels like we've known each other for a long time. And you just click, you've met that person in the lifetime before. I remember one time I was at this job in New York, and it was like a text message going on to help me with just like getting my computer set up, my headset set up. It was a data biometrics testing, and I was a test moderator. And the text message that came through, I've seen it before. Like, it felt so familiar. I've seen it before, the same way it was put out there. So I've been at that place before. I don't know when, where, how, why. I've just been there before. And pretty much what this is telling me too, that I want to share with you, that just popped into my mind, is that we jump from different dimensions. In this lifetime, we can go into different dimensions in different lifetimes, and multiple lifetimes. So if you have seen a movie and a movie looks so damn familiar, you've seen that movie before in another lifetime. If you've been to a specific restaurant and the food tastes familiar, the restaurant looks familiar, you've been to that restaurant before in a different lifetime, right? Stuff like that. So we're all sovereign beings, and we have the ability to quantum leap to different dimensions, third dimension, fifth dimension, whatever. They're like 12 dimensions or even more. And so she wants you to know that you're a very powerful sovereign being who has lived multiple lifetimes, right? And with that being said, because you are a sovereign being who's lived multiple lifetimes, you've come into this lifetime with specific powerful gifts and abilities that you've brought with you from your past. Not only did you bring those abilities and gifts with you from your past, you've brought various ways of being, karma, whatever it is. And so in this lifetime, there's certain things that you have to learn from past lifetimes as well. And so those things are going to continue to pop up until you learn the lesson. And you might even take it into the next lifetime after you transition from this lifetime to the next lifetime, if that makes any sense. So that's what this card is saying. Goddess Isis wants you to know that you are a very powerful sovereign being who has lived multiple lifetimes. You are a sovereign being who has been here before with powerful gifts and abilities from your past lives that are helping you in this lifetime. So now I just got the inclination to look up and tell you exactly what a sovereign is. I don't know, I just felt that. So it says a supreme ruler, especially a monarch. The emperor became the first Japanese sovereign to visit Britain. It says possessing supreme and ultimate power. So we are beings of supreme and ultimate power. How we choose to use up the power is mainly up to us, because we are all God and goddesses in our own way. God is within me. I pray, affirm, and meditate to the God of my own understanding, which is within me. So that is what a sovereign being is, because I know someone's going to ask. It just felt like just let them know what that is. So thank you, Mama Isis. So now it's time to go into the incantation. So an incantation is a form of words, mantras, affirmations, prayers that you would say when you want to manifest something or you want to set an intention to do something or be something, whatever. And so let's go see what that is. Okay. The incantation is from the Mother of Life. And so it says, we can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, where it feels like we're stuck in a rut and habit that may have been comfortable, but it's becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, or difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. So the card actually says something about powerful gifts and abilities, and this just mentioned gifts and abilities. So the incantation and invocation for this that goes with this card and this message is, I call to the Blessed Mother of Life, give me with boldness, courage, and love. Help me let go of the past. Help me surrender the ways I have shrunk back from life. To protect and hide parts of me that were hard to deal with. Let me know the fullness of life, love, and acceptance of myself and others. Let me be with you without pretense or hiding. Help me grow joyfully and be myself in the world. I accept your help and unconditional love now. Life flows through me, full and unique. The part that I love is help me grow joyfully and be myself in the world. Be myself in the world. That was just like everything to me. Anyway, the incantation or invocation is, I call to the Blessed Mother of Life, give me with boldness, courage, and love. Help me let go of the past. Help me surrender the ways I have shrunk back from life to protect and hide parts of me that were hard to deal with. Let me know the fullness of life, love, and acceptance of myself and others. Let me just be with you without pretense or hiding. Help me grow joyfully and be myself in the world. I accept your help and unconditional love now. Life flows through me, full and unique. So that is the incantation that comes with this message. And the affirmation with this message is day 169. I no longer use the word try because I now take action in order to achieve the results I desire. Again, I no longer use the word try because I now take action in order to achieve the results I desire. So you don't have to try to be a sovereign being. You are a sovereign being, and take action in being the sovereign being that you are, who's filled with powerful gifts and abilities from your past lives that are with you now in this lifetime. Again, Goddess Phoenix Sky here with Mama Isis. I offer 30-minute Goddess Isis motherly love experiences to those who are having a hard time with their feelings and emotions and thought processes when it comes to not receiving the parental love that they know that they deserve from the physical parents. You can get it from Mama Isis. She's here to help you with it. I facilitate a private one-on-one video call session with you, and I bring in her presence, and she will give me messages to give you so that you can know that she loves you and you're able to feel that unconditional love and compassion and acceptance from her to you, and knowing that there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly imperfect just the way that you are. My card deck, again, is on sale, $36. The link is in the description box, and I have autographed copies of my book for $22. It took me 6 years to write it. I'm so very proud of that book. I'm effective in all the things that I do with my craft and my abilities, and Mama Isis helps me. Again, I also make metaphysical bracelets. Metaphysical. Let me look up that word because people are going to be like, metaphysical? Especially if you're new to spirituality. Metaphysical meaning means essentially the character of metaphysical poets. No, that's not it. Okay, so metaphysical is something that is magical, something that is powerful, that goes with healing, that goes with power, that goes with being a sovereign being. That's the way I explain it. So I make metaphysical bracelets. This one is Unakite and Tiger's Eye, which is for grounding and protection and things of that nature. This one is my Mama Isis bracelet, which is Tiger's Eye with carnelian and hematite. Grounding, compassion, fire, the ability to walk in confidence. This one is Sodalite and Amethyst, and this is speaking your truth, being straightforward, Wearing this will activate you to really, really open up your throat chakra and say what needs to be said in a calming fashion and alleviating anxiety. This one is Black Obsidian and Tiger's Eye, which is like psychic protection. This bracelet will activate full protection with your aura, energy, spirit, body, all that stuff. Nobody can fuck with you. This one is Hematite and Tiger's Eye, which is exceptionally powerful grounding and centering of self. This one is Rose Quartz, Amethyst, and Hematite. This is self-love bracelet, centering of self-love, love and relationships, and being calm in a relationship with yourself and calm in a relationship with others, alleviating anxiety. This one is Amethyst by itself. And amethyst has a lot of different properties, and pretty much it's my birthstone, Aquarius birthstone. And majority of these are other birthstones from Aquarius, which I didn't know. I had to research it. And so with amethyst, it's transformation, it's healing, it's intuition, it's calming, it relieves anxiety, and all that good stuff. So this is this one. And you have Black Obsidian and Amethyst for, protection and calming and really alleviating anxiety. And then we have Rose Quartz and Amethyst, transformation in self-love, transformation in loving relationships. So those are my, as well as this is a smaller Rose Quartz and Amethyst. And then this one is Quartz and Rose Quartz, and this is for self-love. And I like this one. It's very fashionable. All of them are fashionable, but they're, you get the point. Anywho, if any of those bracelets resonate with you, my Etsy link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. I appreciate it so much. My community, I know Mama Isis appreciates it as well. And have an amazing day.